Okay, a little bit early, but what the heck. Just wait for it to pop up on YouTube. Just wait for it. Mute it. Let's see now. I'm gonna pop out chat. Hey, Gulf Coast, how you doing? Just trying to get the, there we go. Hey, Ro, how's it going, buddy? Just pull the YouTube chat over on StreamYard there. Didn't have a chance to get two monitors yet, so. A little bit early, but what's the harm in that, right? How you guys doing? Yeah, let me just get the link up here. Invite. There we go. So I'm just doing battle with this transformer here, just getting the windings off of it. Yeah, this is it. Transformer action. Ooh, okay. Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
Just taking this transformer apart here.
Sweet.
Been sitting on the floor too long, so. So what are you up to today?
Not much. I was on a live stream earlier with Johnny Sweden.
Oh yeah.
And K&D. Broke down some ceiling fan motors, my favorite. Not.
Actually, there's a fair bit of copper in those ceiling fan motors, so they're kind of deceptive.
Yeah, I just need a better pair of cutters. The cutters I have, they're not sharp enough. They're too blunt.
Yeah, you just cut those ends of the coils there, and then they pull out real nice. But yeah, it's fairly thick, so you need a decent pair of snips. You try tin snips on them?
No, I was using the bullnose cutters I just found.
Yeah, these work not too bad.
Yeah, I got a couple pair of them. I'll have to try them.
Try them.
Then I got a truckload of aluminum windows.
Oh yeah.
Then my back started bothering me, so just took it easy.
Yeah, you gotta listen to your back.
Oh yeah.
That's the worst there is, back pain.
Yeah.
You got trouble with your back? Chronic?
No, not really. Just chronic, overdoing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I touch wood. I haven't had any problems with mine for a while, but I used to have quite a bit of trouble with it. It's usually from stupid stuff you did when you were younger.
Yeah, stupid stuff. Yep.
Thinking you can lift anything or move anything.
Car wreck never helped.
No, yeah, those don't help either.
No.
Yeah, my brother, when he was a teenager, he smashed up my truck there, and he got back problems out of it for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I have a problem with my right hip because of it, but yeah, just the joys of getting old.
Yeah, that's part of it too.
Yeah.
Hey, Everyday Solars, how you doing? Good to see you. I actually saw you earlier there on Dusty's stream, but good to see you again.
Good evening, everyday solars.
Yeah, it's getting, is it 10 o'clock over in Solars Land?
Whew.
I guess. Hey, no worries, Will. I'll try not to keep you in the basement too long.
I'll leave them down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice day today, but it's going to rain tonight and then get cold for 2 more days.
Oh, yeah.
Then be hot for 2 days and then get cold again for 2 days. Typical Florida.
Oh, well. No snow, that's the main thing.
Oh, yeah, no shoveling.
Yeah, it was snowing here yesterday, but it warmed up today a bit, so it's melting again, making a big mess.
This state would be absolutely screwed if it snowed.
Yeah. Actually, years ago, I was in St. Pete's there, and it actually snowed while I was there. It was the first time in, like, I don't know, 80 years, 100 years, something like that.
That must have been in the 70s.
Yeah, late 70s.
77 or 78. That's when they had that killer blizzard in the Northeast and it blew all the way down.
Yeah, it was somewhere there.
I used to live in St. Pete and they got snow there, but then we moved to Sarasota, which is, I don't know, 40 miles south of it. So no snow, but the dog bowl had a nice layer of ice in it.
Yeah, that was one time I drove had a Trans Am, so I drove all the way to Key West in it. So
Nice.
I went down through California, then I went over to Las Vegas. And, there wasn't much of a strip back in those days. But anyways, when I was in Las Vegas, it snowed too. It was the first time it had snowed there since the 40s or something like that. So
Oh, wow.
it just barely escaped town there. As I was leaving, there was nothing but wrecks everywhere. They shut the highway down shortly after I went through.
Oh, yeah. We just had some good snow over there in Nevada. I saw some couple big a wreck or whatnot. They had heavy snow over there.
Yeah, probably people get on those interstates, so they think they can still drive like there is no snow. So.
Well, that's how it is in Florida when it rains. Just wait 10 minutes and you'll start hearing the fire trucks.
Yeah.
They don't think that, the rain comes and the oil on the road and it just gets slick.
Yeah, that's deadly when you get that rain and oil mixed together.
Where I live, the posted speed sign is 45, but if you do 45, you're going to get ran off the road.
Yeah.
It's 60 to 70 miles an hour, and I don't know. The state trooper only comes out like right before the snowbirds come down. They hit it hard, and then that's it for 1 month, and then it's back to drag strip racing.
Make their quota. Yeah, I think in Las Vegas, I think the speed limit is 70 or 75 on the freeway. Well, same thing there, though. If you're going like 70, they just blow by you. But every half mile, you can see where somebody's hitting the guardrail or something like that, the low post.
Yeah.
They go at that speed, the wrecks are a lot more spectacular. Yeah, it's a pretty good transformer here. There's about 20 pounds of copper in these.
Nice.
So I'm just using this one to fill up my bucket here.
Well, that bucket's looking pretty.
Getting pretty full.
You beat it down with a mallet or a hammer, or?
No, not too much, because they get, I don't know about this one. The bigger ones, when they get real full, are 60 or 70 pounds, so it gets a little bit hard to handle them. So they get heavier every year. So. So that's the way I find if you take time and cut it up a little bit there, that's you can get the most in them.
On a live stream.
That's my theory anyway.
I'm gonna drop out. I'll be back.
Okay, buddy. And then there was one. So did you have a nice day, Solars? What were you up to? Probably busy around the house with kids and stuff, I would imagine. Let me see here now. I think I lost that. Nope, there it is. Thought I lost the YouTube side of the chat, but it was there. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Solers. Yeah, like I was just saying, you gotta listen to your back, so. If it's telling you to slow down, you gotta slow down. And it doesn't improve with age either. Just warning you. Hey, Scrapman Dan, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Hey, Dan, Candy, how's it going? Yeah, hopefully it'll be better tomorrow for you. I hear you were busting up some ceiling fans there, Dan. Gulf Coast was just in here and he was saying you were breaking some fans up earlier today. Lenny Nash, how you doing? Hey, Bill, how you doing? Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good, Dan. Well, maybe it just wasn't the day for curbside. Hey, Scotty, how you doing, buddy? He's stalking you, Solers. Buckets of copper, yeah. I like my copper, Dan. I cannot lie. I like a big bucket of copper, I cannot lie. Oh, there's that. Hey, buddy.
What's happening?
Got a better angle on the monitor today. I can keep a better eye on the basement. I'm just finishing this transformer off here, getting this bucket nice and full. How about you?
I was trying to get some video off the camera. That's why I was like, hang tight, I'll be up.
What's new down the Lone Star today?
No snow. That's a good start.
I'm just saying it was snowing pretty good here yesterday, but it's melting today. So,
Yeah.
But this time of year, that's kind of the cycle. Once we get into February, though, we almost turn the corner on winter.
Yeah.
But as soon as you say that, you get 6 inches of snow overnight or something. Usually March, you're pretty safe. Yeah, once you get those first few strands out of here, then it starts to pull apart, not too bad.
Oh, hell. What kind of weight you got going on that bucket?
I don't know. I'm gonna get it right to the edge, and then I'm gonna weigh it up there, and we'll see what we got.
Right to the edge, 57.
I don't think quite that much. Should be 40-ish, anyways, but we'll find out.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you counted how many you put in there, I'd tell you.
Yeah, I lost count though. A few.
Hey, Tim. Let me go back to pop the YouTube side out.
So I just gotta plug her laptop in, ran her battery down.
Oh, no.
Hey, Bill, how's your eye today? I hope you're feeling better there. Looks like you're in a bit of pain there. I think it was yesterday I saw you. You back to that plumbing dumpster yet, bro?
No, I was going to go out and get blades, but lunch got in the way. Then I ate. Then I fell asleep a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I was running a little short for time, so I decided to go up to McDonald's for lunch, but we're going to be regretting that, I think.
I hate eating lunch. It puts me to sleep.
Yeah. Lunch and beer there, you're finished. At least I am. We lunch and a couple of beers, and that's the day gets very interesting. Hey, Tim. How you doing? Grasscoat Tim.
Hey, this guy, Tall Dan, he has a tool made that you set down in their motor windings or the windings like those, and you hit it, and it pops right out.
Yep. Yeah, like a shape thing.
Yeah, kind of like a, I don't know how to, what do you call the nail pulling things? Come on, man, help me out.
Oh, that nail puller.
Yeah, kind of like that, only into one point.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Gulf Coast. Oh, yeah, like a slide hammer.
Yeah, I don't know. His name's Tall Dan. I'll send you the link to it. It works good. It's just I'm trying to get electric winch. I ain't gonna lie.
Winch boat.
Yep.
Hey, Rafael, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm back on this side. That's why.
Yeah. Our good buddy Rafael just popped in.
Hey, Raffle. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm not too much into that air hammer stuff, man. It looks like it just tears up and makes a big old mess.
Yeah. I never had like air hammers for anything. So.
I mean, it works for some people, but I'd tear that stuff up. I get too much of a hurry. Did you append the link? Oh no. I got it.
Oh, you're giving Dan ideas, bro. I don't know if that's good or not.
That's a good thing. We want to give listen, we're supposed to give each other hints and ideas, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be pretty hard on circuit boards there, so. I think I saw somebody use the one to knock chips and shit off of boards. That would take fine touch there. Good chisel control.
Yeah. I got a few pounds of stuff laying around. Well, then, Dan, I'll send you the blueprints of what I was going to make. I ain't got the spare cheddar right now, or it'd be done.
Yeah, Dan's got the wrench now and he's got a plan, so just stay tuned. I think you got a few wrenches in your shed, actually, Dan. Just my guess.
You got a winch, electric winch?
Oh, winch. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I better look closer. I thought you said.
Some old boy on here has a motor puller with hydraulic. I see an electric winch working better than that because you can flip that switch and just pull the wire right out. Hydraulic, you got to hold the button in, hold the button out. You get me?
Yep.
You can even do it with a crank winch,
And Dan's saying a log splitter too. I saw somewhere where a guy had rigged up a log splitter for that kind of stuff.
Canadian treasure hunter was trying to do it, or no? Shoot, who was that?
Somebody I saw the video.
Yeah, it bent one and almost cut one, and
needed a bit of fine tuning. Yeah, if you had a hydraulic pump, you could set up for like doing motors and doing the ballast cores and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just need one hydraulic source, and then you can run multiple tools off of it.
If I had a hydraulic press, I'd be pressing everything.
Yeah, I've got a manual one. You can still do it with that. It just takes a little longer, but if you're only doing 5 or 10, it's fine. My Cammy does like hundreds at a time. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't take that the uncut side of them windings after you cut one side and put a press bit down through there that widens as it goes.
Yeah,
Hey, see you scrapping. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Gulf Coast, welcome back.
Hey.
Hey, look a little comfier now.
Hi, honey.
Yeah, much better. Better for the back.
Retired to the easy chair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dan, we're going to be looking for that log splitter converted to a winding puller. Hey, see you strapping. How you doing, buddy? That thing's in Champaign-Urbana. Champaign-Urbana.
It looks like he's going to be pressing some stuff too.
Yeah, 20 tons. Whew.
Oh yeah. Yeah, And those Harbor Freight, all those presses are kind of generic. So, yeah, they do a good job.
Good old China.
Yeah. Yeah, the one I've got, I actually made a metal brake for it, so I can, like 1/4 inch and 3/8 metal, and I can bend that into like angles and stuff like that. Well, that works pretty good. Then I did that one video. I made a bunch of extensions for the ram part of it too. They've got a little magnet tip to hold them on. Those really work good too. So a handy addition.
Timing.
A few other projects stacking up. Actually, see if I can dig it out here without much destruction. So I have these, well, one so far. My youngest son wanted these barbell handles. I machined this one up. I got to do one more for it yet. So that's the project for next month. That's heavy enough for me without any weights on it, though.
You're gonna break your beer muscle. Slow down.
That's right. Yeah, I don't want to strain my arm there. But yeah, he's young. He's right into that stuff. So. Yeah, we're not having any of it there. Solars. I tried to cut fenders out and stuff with those air chisels, and just never works out for me.
Yeah.
Solars has probably got more dexterity there. She's able to work it better.
I sound like Ian. How am I not on panel? What?
You're not in the basement, buddy. There, I'll put link up again. Let's see here. Yeah, we want. There we go. That's assuming you wanted to come up. Being presumptuous.
How many more of them Transformers you got?
I got one more just like this.
That's a 14-pounder, isn't it?
Just about 20. It was, I think, 18 pounds or something copper in it.
Okay.
It's
a little bit bigger than the ones I got.
Yeah, then I got a few of these left here. That'll be the next thing to start on. Yeah, I still got a couple of those floodlights and a couple of the other ones. So
yeah,
keep you busy for a day or two.
I'm trying to find the ones that break apart, not the W shape.
Yeah. Yeah, these ones are welded on the. So I just, like I say, cut that, and hit it with a chisel and come apart. Pretty good. So he was going in, but it's on back line. Oh, okay. I got you. Hey, E-Waste Mike. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Oh, K&D Destinations. I don't know. Sometimes they don't put up their thing, and sometimes they do. It's usually after the Mac show.
What are you and the cat up to today?
Huh?
Oh, Mike's got his cat there. Shooting his cat. Oh, forget the cat's name off him. Okay, so give me one little advice, guys.
Okay.
Okay, bank account. Yeah, here you just have to take your driver's license, Sellers. It's got all your address and everything on it. So that's what they ask for is proof of address and picture ID.
I'd call them and find out, make sure.
Yeah, you never know. But that's, like I say, that's basically if you have that here, you're okay. Uh-oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. Oh, Earl, that's the cat's name.
Earl, yeah. Earl went on vacation last week when everything started flying.
Yeah.
Got the hell out of town.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm packing up my balls and my dick's leaving.
Yeah.
And my catnip. And my secret stash.
Let me take my stash and nip. We out. Poor Earl.
I used to grow catnip for my mom's cats, and I had to put so much chicken wire and cages around it to keep the local cats out of it.
Yeah.
They would just lay next to they would just lay next to the cages.
Hey, Rafael, how you doing?
Funny.
Oh man.
Welcome, ladies and gents.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Ruffle Scrapple.
Hey, Mac. Mac, blow me up, dude.
Really? You really want to draw? Mark, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, you're gonna love this one, man.
Just a minute here. Just a minute.
Oh, Ian's here too.
No.
Hey, Mac.
The other sexy guy.
Yeah.
You blow the wrong guy.
Yeah, how we doing up there?
Oh, we don't say that.
There we go.
There we
So
go.
I'm outside hitting this plumbing. I'm outside hitting this plumbing pipe, right? Copper number 1. And I heard something go, badunk. Man, I picked this sumbitch up right here. I'm like, what is that? Candy bar? Yeah. Just kidding, man. I was going to do that in a video, come out of the dumpster like this.
There you go.
But I didn't want no one to puke or, none of that good stuff.
You know, that will make a quite good shorts. I
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah.
Hey, Ian, how's it going? Appreciate you.
Hi, Kelly in the background.
Oh, man. It's bad, Mike. Sorry to hear that. You must not really be feeling bad.
Hey, Ian. You know, as far as I see the comment, then I sound like an Ian, so I decided to I just come up and clear up the situation, and yeah.
Get the record straight.
Yeah, I was actually about on my way out from here, but yeah, I just see you guys streaming, so why not to stop by for a few minutes? And I think
Where
what time?
were you heading, Rafael?
Bed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Sunday. That's
Exactly
right.
half hour to the midnight at me right now.
Ooh.
And actually, tomorrow, I just get the message like few hours ago. I got to drive at least 100 kilometers to get on the job.
Well,
So that's not gonna be fun. Monday, long way drive. Not my thingy.
a nice day for a drive in the country. No? Where you gotta
I
go
don't
now?
know, Ian. There was some rumors in the chat about that. You know, just scroll it up and read it. Check it out yourself.
No, poor Ian.
Vitamin T.
This is actually past Ian's bedtime here. Appreciate you stopping by, Ian.
Well, that depends.
Oh, no way. Second time?
He's a carrier.
Holy smokes. Well, I guess that confirms you can get it twice.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks,
There's,
Mike.
there's multiple retro versions of it too.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah. Hey, better get in there. That's nothing to fool around with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to shoot for 2 hours there, Sellers.
If one of the side effects was anything falling off from COVID, though, you think they'd warn us or
Yeah.
pricks?
Freaks or pricks? I bet both.
Cool.
Yeah, some people, I only know a couple of people that have had it. And, one guy was in his 70s and, got through it okay. And then the other guy was a young guy, between 20 and 30, and it was just like a bad cold. But some people, it really hits them hard.
Yeah, my
Haven't
sister
really.
had it.
Go ahead, buddy.
My sister had it, and for 4 days, she just had no appetite, tired, and no sense of smell.
Hey, UK
Anytime.
scrapper.
Hey, UK, how you doing?
Hello, UK.
At the end of last year, in the beginning of this year, what was it? November or December? We were both sick as a dog. I was sick first, and I was on the road with the carnival for 4 days. I couldn't get out of bed. And then a week later, when I come back, she got sick for 4 days and couldn't get her ass out of bed. I couldn't even get her out of bed. I think we had it, man. I'm not going to hold it to it, but whatever we had at that time was the worst I've ever had.
I'm not used to get like sick quite often, but as far it's take me, it's about one time a year. And when it's take me, I need about 7 days, and I am laying in the bed. That's basically all what I'm doing. That's all what I can do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get sick that often. So
A lot of people I know last November, they got really sick for like 4 days to 7 days, and it was just like the worst they ever felt. And they all swear that's what it was.
I'm not swearing by it. I'm just thinking it's a possibility, you know?
Same thing. My wife there, towards the end of last year, she was sick for about 6 weeks there, and she kept going to the doctor, and they thought it was bronchitis and all kinds of stuff, and they never could figure out what it was. But I suspect that's what it might have been.
Actually, no, Solers, that's not a man flu. When I got man flu, I just go deep in my cave, grab a bottle of whiskey and black pepper, sprinkle on it and drink it, and I just having fun. Of course, 2 tampons in my nose just to protect everything on the bench, but yeah, I still can move myself, but yeah, sometime when something gets me, and yeah, like I said, it took like about 5 to 7 days, and all what I can do is just lay.
Tampon sniffer.
Oh well,
Cut the strings.
Have you ever tried it, Ro?
I don't
believe me,
do
that's what
tampons and pepper, and I don't drink anymore. So, I mean, have I ever tried to drink something away? Yeah, it worked. You burn it out.
Temporarily.
Yeah.
Actually, a pepper shot, take a shot glass of vodka and put pepper in it. Good summer.
Yeah, it's very very helpful when you're getting sick, or if you are at the beginning stage of getting flu, that's helping out. After that, fresh grinded black pepper on top of the vodka, and then boom, 2-3 shots. That's gonna help you out.
Oh, definitely.
Not the whole bottle, 2-3 shots. You're gonna heal, not get drunk.
All depends on the definition of a shot. So. Sometimes you
I
got
haven't tasted vodka in 16 years.
Hey, George.
Hey, George, how you doing, buddy?
If I
There's a
die,
bucket
Rafa
full
has
of
to
peanuts.
come and get all my stuff. Oh dang!
Hey,
Crap.
take a screenshot of that. That's a will. It was written in front of witnesses. Hurry up, take a screenshot.
Oh, print screen. Then that's gonna cost me.
Yeah.
It'd be worth it.
Copper peanuts, George.
All the stuff he got stashed would be worth it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, secret stashes. I think this one's just about full enough to retire. So, what's your guess? What's your guess again, Ro?
What'd I say? 54 or 50 something? I can't remember. 57? I can't remember what I said. We'll have to rewind it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess 54. How about that?
Okay. Any other takers?
Guess the weight, y'all. Come on.
Come on.
Oh,
Tim says 57.
57.
56.
Lenny says 36. Gulf Coast says 56.
Okay.
I will say 28.
28? Okay. Well, bidding is closed.
We'll know right now when he picks it up.
Oh, Lenny's pretty close.
Oh,
38 pounds.
Dang.
38.
Way
Yeah.
off.
Then that means you got room for 5.
As soon as you picked it up, I knew it wasn't 50.
Yeah, this is a shallower bucket there. The
Probably what, a 3 gallon, 2 gallon?
yeah. So yeah, like the
Oh, okay. That's why he got me.
Yeah.
Fudge.
Zoomed out so much it looks like a 5.
Yeah, he got me. Because I know if that's a 5-gallon bucket, it's 54 to 63 pounds in between there.
Minus 2.
These Home Depot ones, if I cut that wire up in like 3-4 inch pieces, you can get almost 70 pounds there. But they're too hard to handle, man.
Oh, yeah.
So I got all that thicker bus in this one.
Nice. You want my address so you can mail it at my house?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll hold that for you.
You just skip Texas, come right to Florida.
Yeah, see, Lenny, good eye. He was no fooling him. He knew it was a 3-gallon bucket.
Oh, Lenny's on it. Lenny's on it.
3 gallons, that's why I figured 36, yeah.
This one will be noticeably heavier, though.
Really?
Really. Yeah, take care of yourself, Mike. Man, can't believe that.
Get some of that vitamin C packets, though. What do they call them?
Vitamin anything.
Well, everything but vitamin D. You don't need that, or you still got enough of that.
As far as going out, right?
Raffle.
Actually, we're saying too, even just taking aspirin supposedly helps too. So, don't know if that's scientific or not, but
Thins your blood so your heart don't have to work so hard.
yeah, I think that's one part of it too. It actually thickens the blood up there.
You get to be over 50 or 45 or whatever they take baby aspirin a day.
Yeah,
Low dose.
yeah, those whatever they are, 81 milligrams or something.
Yep. I take one every day.
Just can't take too many though, or it'll give you an ulcer.
Oh, yeah.
Face it, when you get to a certain age, everything is out to get you.
Oh, yeah. That's 50. After 50, it's all downhill.
Yeah, like a toboggan track.
Yep. Become more
Thanks.
klutzier.
Oh, yeah.
Like getting scared to getting older.
Yeah.
The Magoo kicks in.
It's not all up to be, Rafael, I can tell you that. Crap, the golden.
If you're lucky enough, you can stand up out of bed. Then when you take that first step, it's like, oh. Ow.
Dang, another day.
Oh. Can I just go back to bed?
Yeah, I'll try to get tomorrow.
Can you see that hidden share I sent you?
Are you? I'm past 50. I'll be 51 this year. Everyday solar. But yeah, age is just a driver's license number.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody says age is just a number, but the people saying that aren't old, if you ever notice.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What kills me is when someone's 50 and you're like 43. They're like, "Oh, I'm like 100 years older than you." Man, your adding ability sucks.
Yeah. Hey, Jim,
78.
Jim's leaving us, so see you later, Jim.
What's worse is when they're 42 or 43 and they can't remember.
Hey, I got too many years put on, so
Like 100 compared to me, right?
I did work on a towboat for 7 years. So they say that multiplies your life times 3.
Oh, there you go.
All that good methanol and propylaberol or whatever the hell it's called. Oh yeah, all them good chemicals, buddy.
Diesel fumes.
Yeah, diesel. Sign me up. I'll take a line of that.
Well, 3 years ago, they said my body was the age of 75. So I lost all that weight.
You told them, tell them you're looking too low, Doc.
That ain't where the problem is.
Funny.
Yeah, actually, I got the same thingy. They last time when I go to some kind of checkout, they tell me I'm 20 years older than I supposed to be.
They tell you you had that Zassenol disease.
They don't tell me what it is, but they tell me I'm too old.
They said wear a belt. You ain't got no Zas at all.
Probably.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Mike. Mike just said he lost his brother back in September. I didn't know that. Sorry to hear that, Mike.
You didn't know?
I didn't know that.
Oh, I thought that was. I don't even know the nice way of saying it. I thought everybody knew. That's the best I can do with how I was going to say it.
Yeah, very sorry to hear that, Mike. Dang.
Yeah. How old was he, Mike? Oh, oh, you're back.
Oh, I'm back? Oh.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I shared a photo with you, Cruiser Mac. I'm not sure, though.
Okay, let me just.
I see none.
Not seeing it. It could be operator, right?
I bet Mac need a bigger screen.
Yeah, I need a bigger screen. Oh, Shark, how you doing, buddy? There's one of your fellow Floridians, Gulf Coast.
Yeah. He's probably getting rain today. We're getting it tonight.
That doesn't slow Shark down. He's out there, rain or shine. It's all those years in the ocean. They got used to it.
Yeah. You know, Shark like the rain. He likes water, right?
That's right. Yeah, he likes it.
Wet shred is heavier shred.
Yeah. Sharks live in water. They live and breathe water. Liquid sunshine, yeah.
Yeah, liquid sunshine.
I'd rather
Yeah, it
have
was nice today. It was 75 and breezy. That's only because the cold front's coming in, but
white at Bill's, and actually at meats as well gets a little bit whitish. As far I went to home for the dinner time, and yeah, I just see the about, I don't know, 2-3 centimeter of snow.
Oh, I see the picture now, Rube. You want me to pop it up?
I just wanted you to see what was on it. Here, I'll run it through a little bit. I don't want everybody to know it's kind of like a thing.
pardon me.
You're not supposed to say thing. You're supposed to say thingy.
Thingy. Yeah, it's a thingy.
I'm just playing. Anyway.
It's like treasure, Rob.
I know, right?
It's like straight out of something out of Oak Island.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. It shivers me timber.
Look at Lenny comment.
Yeah, it's all right. Sounds like bad English.
Eh.
Well, you see that guy down in South Florida?
Huh?
You see that YouTuber down in South Florida today?
Yeah, I was first one on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like a month's worth of footage. He ain't been on in a month.
Who's that?
What?
Project Shop Florida. That's almost a month's worth of footage. He ain't been on in a month.
Really?
I mean,
he's
it could
got
be
nice-
like a week or two,
Sorry.
but
Sorry to disrupt you, but I gonna step down. I got like a little bit over 10 minutes to midnight, so I gonna hug the pillow, hug the wifey, and yeah. See ya. Take care. Was glad to meet you guys.
Good night, sir.
hurry up before your glass slipper melts.
No worries.
See you later, mate.
Take care. Bye for now, guys.
Yeah.
All right, man. Later. Well, there goes his pumpkin.
Yep.
See you later, Raffle.
Is that Florida Scrapper guy still on?
Project
Yeah,
Shop,
the-
you just put one out today.
No, the other
No,
guy.
Florida Scrappers in Orlando. He hasn't posted nothing in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's been having health problems or what, but he was a while back.
Yeah, like he'd really built up his channel and everything, and he just stopped posting there.
He's having family issues and girlfriend issues and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say all his business, but
Yeah. No, like I say, he was really doing good there. He's getting tons of views and a lot of
God bless him.
thank you. The beard.
The beard.
The beard. How you doing?
Bless you, bud.
What you want, knucklehead?
So how was the scrapping today, Shark? Were you out this morning? Pretty sure you were. Probably a good day for that wire shelving, I bet.
Yeah, he does come across a lot of wire shelving.
Yeah, that wire shelving follows them around by the looks of it.
I see it, but I don't see it like that. That's unbelievable.
They say, oh, hey, there's a guy in the Toyota truck. Let's put our wire shelving on. Gotta be something.
When I find it's all sticky and nasty and everything stuck to it, it's like, oh God. Why'd they wait so long?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's supposed to be 20 to 30 mile an hour gust all day tomorrow and the next day, and then for my condition, high 50s. I mean high 40s. So it'll be fun going to the scrapyard tomorrow morning.
Got a gambling man in the house.
That's the reverse of what I do. I usually take 100 to the casino and turn it in.
Today was honeydew day.
I could take 100 to the casino and turn it into $100,000 worth of debt.
Yeah.
Got that covered.
I went on a gambling boat once. I brought $40 with me. I won $80. I'm like, all right, turn the boat around, take me here back.
I'd have been swimming out of there if I'd have made anything. Later.
Yeah, 6 hours was a long time to sit there. And my friends are like, come on, you got the money, spend it. I'm like, nope, I'm up. I'm done.
Yep. I'm out of here.
That's how I am. When I'm up, I'm done.
Yeah, that's where greed comes in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna double this again, and then usually that's a big one.
No, I don't have the peanuts to be like that.
Okay, it's just gonna make some noise here, so.
Sweet.
Bring
Oh
50s.
man, the mute button.
And just in case Saulers had her headphones on there.
Oh. Hurry up, run out there and get my Sawzall. So, who asked about them? Lenny, was that you that asked about K&R? They're on there now. He sent me a message, said, oops, he forgot to put the early post on or whatever. I told him, if we're still on here, we're still on here, you know. Well, not we're as in you and I. I mean, I'm talking about me.
It's a transformer there, Beard. It's a transformer that came out of a big forklift charger. So I'm just extracting copper goodness.
That casing looks a lot thinner than the ones I do, too.
Yeah.
I'd love to get some of those.
Yeah, I think I told you about it. I laid eyes on it there. The guy said, oh, yeah, I'm just going to call a guy from the junkyard to come pick it up. I said, oh, no need to, friend.
I'll take that right to the junkyard for you.
I'll save you the trip.
Yeah.
He said, really?
Matter of fact, there's $5 for the gas you were going to spend.
So I guess that's all of that heavier bus. Okay, so now this is a 5-gallon bucket. 7/8 full. Yeah, heavier than the last one.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely over 50.
That's a 51 pounder, 52 pound right there.
Hey, George, take care. George's heading up.
Yeah, 54.
You're looking for those videos, George. $47.5.
Holy moly. I think that scale's shorting you.
The unofficial one.
Hey, make sure you don't use that scale at the scrapyard. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm sure it's legit.
What did you take off bucket weight too? 2 pounds?
Yeah. Yeah, they're all roughly around 2 pounds. So.
It's actually mine are usually 1.9 or something like that, but they round that stuff up.
Yeah. You don't want to get too technical, right?
Yeah.
The other day I was at the scrapyard and I told the guy minus 1 pound and he didn't even look, and I got the ticket. It was minus 1 pound.
They probably well known as an honest man there in the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, they don't. I always try to bring everything in clean, proper, like they want it. So
Yeah, me too.
no sand in my beer cans.
Yeah.
Not me. I leave as much plastic on as they'll let me get away with.
No bowling balls in your dishwashers.
Well, yeah, what they'll let me get away with, but I don't,
I try to push it a little bit further on the brass.
I'm not throwing bricks in the washing machines, all the crazy crap I see these people doing.
Yeah.
The beard times 16, it's different prices in the U.S. Copper number 1, copper number 2.
So I actually live in Canada there, Beard, but here right now, this copper here is about $3.50, $3.70 a pound. The good stuff was a little over $4.
It's $2.85 here in Florida.
For what? Number 1?
Number 1.
Fair
Bright. And I called all the yards, and there's only one other yard that's paying $2.90 for Bear Bright, and there's 40 miles south. Now, if I had a huge load, I would drive 40 miles south, but
yeah,
it had to be 100 pounds or better for me to want to drive all the way down there, because that just wrecks my back even more driving.
Yeah.
I don't like going with that less than 100-pound and non-ferrous. I won't go. And ours is only, how far is ours? Like 30 minutes away or 35? About 40 minutes away, but that's everything here.
I bet you did the Gulf Coast.
What's that?
What were you? How much a pound?
$2.85.
Is that my internet or?
Yeah, it's on the low side there. Because even when I convert for the dollar there, like I say, ours, unless it's gone down here, but I don't think it has. It was still a little over $4 for number 1.
Yeah. There's a yard farther south of me, 40 miles south of me. That's $2.95. It was $3.10. And I even called the yard out by the port, out by Orient Jail. Remember that place, their row in Tampa? I don't mean the jail, but I'm talking about the area. I think he froze. Yeah, he's gone. Freeze frame. Oh, yeah, she's putting the prices up.
4,600 a ton. Well, that's
nice.
That's a difficult.
3 what? $3.15 a pound for number 1. Sweet. $2.91 for number 2.
Ah, shit.
Oh, look at that brats. Sweet. I went dark. Man. What's brass? Yellow. Oh, I should have held on to it.
Look at red.
Yeah, I know. I see it. Unbelievable. Hey, Street Copper says $2.53 for number 1 copper up there.
Dang.
So he's really getting. That's even. That's really,
So your lube job don't feel as bad now, does it?
Nope. Never did.
Dang.
My yard's only 3 miles away. 4 tops.
So did that go down? Shark's saying he's getting 233. Did that go down or is it that way?
It had to for him to be getting that. 253 for number 1 and 233 for number 2.
Well, here we'll get a. He's figuring out the exchange rate now. Hey, buddy. So
Hey, Shark.
Did that go down, Shark, or what was the deal there? I thought you were getting more than that before.
Yeah, I think it did go down a little bit. I was just looking while y'all were talking about the prices. So this would have been what they were paying effective Friday, because they don't do anything on the weekends. They're closed over the weekend. So that would have been their last price on Friday. Now these guys don't pay as well as another one of the yards that I go to, but the other yard doesn't post their prices up on the internet.
Do you have a Trademark Recycling up there?
Who?
Later, Beard.
Recycling?
Hey, Beard, thanks for dropping by, buddy.
No, that name doesn't ring a bell up here.
Okay.
I think what's happening to a lot of the scrap yards that when they can get away with it is they're watching an app, and I'm not going to point any fingers, but the app always says a lot lower than what the prices should be because they generalize through crappy scrap yards what their prices are. I'm not gonna get all political on that one. I'm just saying I think that's what's happening to a lot of people.
Yeah, that's all I know. So.
I showed the yard that I go to all the time on Google how it says it's $365, and they're like, we're not even getting paid $365. I'm like, well, somebody's
It
lying.
all goes to mostly China anyway. For new electronics and cars and batteries and
Yeah,
there's
actually,
other countries.
India's a big consumer of it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like here, a
Yes,
lot
you-
of India.
Yeah, it's interesting. I can certainly understand why shred prices would be so different around the country. Because like here, the shred all has to get shipped somewhere.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything with it here locally. So there's always the shipping cost. But if you live someplace close to a mill where, they were dumping it right into the mill, you would probably, I would think anyway, you'd expect to get paid more because they don't have all the transportation costs associated with it.
Yeah, I think that's why, like where Scrap Kingdom is, I think that's why they get more there is because the mills are just right in that area.
Yeah.
Shark, what are you getting for steel shred?
7 cents a pound.
Okay, that's what I'm getting too. But they pay more in Orlando, and they claim there's a giant shredder there. I don't know.
I wonder if Orlando's putting it right on ships and shipping it out. Shred it down and ship it right out of Orlando to wherever. That would make sense.
That's what they're doing here. That's why the price here is so high. They can get it straight down to Houston, the port. Goes
Mac.
straight line our way.
Yeah.
Everyday Solers is in the basement.
Yeah, this one here. Hey, Zollers.
Ralph.
Hi.
What's up, Ralph York?
Hey there, Everyday Solars.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Shark, I don't think I've ever been on a panel with you before.
It's risky.
Oh. Hey, Lenny. Oh, look, my cat's trying to walk across the keyboard. That's not good.
Yeah, you never know what keys they're going to hit.
Yeah.
Hey, Shark, did I show you those Ralph shoes?
Ralph shoes?
Ralph shoes, yeah.
Oh, those. Yeah. I was up.
I never get tired of showing them. So.
What's up, Seth?
I've got Ralph shoes that remind me of.
Hey, Street
Hi,
Copper.
Street Copper, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Street Copper, how you doing?
How you doing, Anna?
Has Ralph been here the whole time and I just hadn't noticed it?
I think
No,
he
he just came.
Oh, okay.
I've
Hey,
been on
Ralph.
so many. Can't remember who's been where this weekend. I thought he was here earlier, was he? Ralph? Or was that? I don't
Hey,
know.
how you doing? Nice to see you.
Probably someone else's panel.
So I was doing something that I don't usually do today, woodworking.
Oh, yeah, what are you building?
He was.
Not really building. My wife's great grandfather managed to find his school desk from when he went to grade school, and it's been in the family forever, and it needed to get taken apart, sanded down, and refinished. So I was sanding it down, and as you can imagine, years of lacquer buildup.
Wow.
It was an interesting challenge.
Yeah, I think they burned my desk when I left grade school. Just in case I came back.
Well,
Right.
you know,
There's too much bad stuff right in it.
because it's from her great grandfather, right? So that you could see where the ink wells, where the ink spilled out of the ink well, and it had he had a square ink well at one point. Somebody else had a round ink well. You can see there were stains from that. I'm sure there were a few ponytails dipped in those ink wells too at one point.
You know it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. The desks I had as an elementary school had those ink wells and everything in them.
Right.
Of course, that's dating. So.
Is that a black cat, Solers?
Not this one. No, she's
No.
grey, but I do have a black cat.
Jeez.
Got 3 cats. 2 kittens. And this old girl here. All rescues.
The other day we had, earlier in the week when the severe storms came through, I was in the garage watching the storm, looking for tornado because we had tornado watches going on at the same time. And I saw this black cat kind of hiding underneath some bushes across the street. A lightning bolt came down nearby, and that loud crack. And I swear to God, that cat, I think it landed on the roof. It jumped over.
Wow. I mean, that would scare me, so I can imagine how a cat would react.
Hey, Mac, I'm going to step down for 1 second.
Hey, Ro.
Ralph's making a 3D donut with icing and sprinkles.
Sounds delicious, Ro.
He's using Blender to render.
Render.
Ow.
That used to be how I would order food when I was in Japan. I only went to the restaurants that had the fake food in the windows.
2 of those.
I could just point at what I wanted.
Oh, I see.
How much time?
There's a
Japan, sure.
go ahead.
How much time did you spend in Japan, sure?
I was never stationed there, but I went there frequently, both in the Navy and then for business after I got out of the Navy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of Japanese people have amazing culture over there.
There's a vendor truck, a Thai food vendor truck, just like right down the road from me. There's a pretty popular bar, so he stays open on the weekends. And me and my friend, we went over there to look, and we pointed to like 2 things, and we said, "Make sure it's mild." And he's like, "Oh yeah, very mild, very mild." God, I took 1 small bite, and I'm like, "Nope, I can't eat this." Oof.
Oh, that'd be no good for me.
It looks
No,
sort of.
no.
They
It was
probably
awesome.
snapping their asses off, too. We got another round eye.
I cannot do spicy.
I don't know.
It's interesting that Japanese food tends not to be that spicy, but other like Chinese dishes, Thai dishes, they tend to be very spicy. So I've always thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't think spicy in Japanese food is wasabi pretty well.
I mean, as a vegetarian, I don't think I'd stand a chance with Japanese food. I think I'd starve.
Yeah, you'd have to you'd be pulling the fish out of the sushi the whole time.
Oh, no.
Eating rice and seaweed.
I could do rice and seaweed, yeah, as long as it hadn't already had the fish in it.
Yeah, and if you like your fish cooked, you probably wouldn't like it either.
Thing is, I never liked fish anyway before I was a vegetarian, so I mean that just wasn't on my agenda at all.
Hey, Simple Man.
Oh, sorry, I'm
Hey,
rubbish
Simple
at watching
Man.
the chat. Hi, Simple Man.
I could give up red meat, but I
Man.
couldn't give up seafood. Mm-mm.
I am a classic omnivore. I'll pretty much try to eat anything if you put it in front of me.
I'm the worst vegetarian ever in the sense of I'm a vegetarian who doesn't really like vegetables, so I like beige food.
You must feel conflicted.
Yeah, no, I like bog standard vegetables. So I just, like root vegetables and that kind of thing. Peas, beans, that sort of stuff. I'm not a fan of, like peppers or mushrooms or courgettes. So
Oh man.
that's what they think all veggies eat whenever you eat out. So it's a bit boring.
Okay, Mark, hang on as long as you want.
Hey, Mark.
If you can see, I got your sticker right up, right there, Mark. There's a solar sticker there.
Yay.
Well, I think the only way that I could ever become a vegetarian is if I had to catch my own food, because I can't hunt or fish worth beans.
He said like this. He said, Mark, I got your sticker right here, and I got solar sticker right up in here.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, two ends of the spectrum.
When you were looking to have those made, did you ask them for the largest stickers they make or what?
No, so
He was like, I want one this big.
I changed the size of the sticker. So I ordered a bumper sticker, not realizing what size bumper was, but then it had loads of space around the outside, so I didn't like it. So I asked them to change it. So they were like, oh, well, we can do you this deal if you're going to have. So I was like, okay, without even really kind of thinking about the size. And they turned up and I was like, no one's going to miss those.
Nope.
Hey ho, we live and learn. So I should even get a bed next time if I make them a bit smaller. But Bill made good use of it, though. Did you see him cover up his big dent in his truck with my sticker? Perfectly.
Yep, you got the Lamborghini, and I brought the Prius.
Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph's on vegetarian right now. He's missing vegetarians now.
Yeah. Ralph cracks me up. I love it when anyone starts talking about the supernatural. I just sit here and I wait for Ralph's reaction to bluntly come in and discredit all the theories.
Oh wait, pizza is a food group.
That was a very good impression.
He does a good impression.
I watch Ralph's videos a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. In fact, we've had Ralph on all day today because he's nearly there on the monetization. So
yeah, I put him on last night when I went to bed, and then I woke up 2 hours later, went back in and made sure it was still going.
Yeah, because it stops sometimes, doesn't it?
Are you still watching this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just play. Play all your stupid ads. Just play.
Yeah. How close are you now, Ralph? You must be just about there. I was running his scrapping playlist last night, too.
Should be there in like a week.
Everybody was running it last night.
I wonder if the algorithm picks up on something like that and says, hey, wait a minute, what's going on here?
It's suddenly very popular.
Yeah, how is this Ralph guy so popular?
Well, Nick and Dee tell you it's more about how the length of time you're watched, click-through rate and all that. So if you guys are playing his playlist and his length, now his average view duration skyrocketed. I'm kind of scared if he puts out a video that goes bunk a little bit, you know what I mean? And his average view rate's at like 89 to 90 something percent. I don't know. It make me want to go back and watch it on all three, the kids' account, my account, over and over, just to. Because I feel like I kind of screwed him a little bit, you know what I mean? But that's just my, thought.
Well, no, but that's a good point. That's the risk when people do stuff like that here to get his hours up. Yeah. Then once he gets those hours and people back off doing that, the algorithm's going to get confused on him for a while.
Yeah, he sees that too. That's why he's saying he wants people just to watch his videos when they do.
Yeah, Jimmy C was trying really hard to get him to do a live. And he was having none of it.
He's done a live
to get the hours, to get the remaining hours.
Yeah, who was that kept on him
Jimmy
last
said-
time?
Jimmy C.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Have a live party. Hey, Mark.
So it's weird after you've been holding a sander all day. It's like your hands go numb from that
Still feel
sander
the-
vibrating in your hand the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, I
Lawnmower.
even tried using
that.
both hands to try to. I'm terrible with my right hand, but to try to mitigate that. But when it's just hours and hours of sanding, my fingers are all numb and everything right now.
I get that after strimming. I hate that feeling. You sort of still feel the vibration, can't you?
Yeah. Because when I'm scrapping, I keep switching between different tools, and I'm using, not always using the power tools, sometimes using the hand tools, and they don't tend to vibrate the way sanders do, which is weird.
Mm.
Yeah, some kind of like you do a lot of work like that where the thing it's forget what they call it. Anyhow, here like fallers in the bush there when you're riding a chainsaw all day long, eventually that gets to them.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
But more likely you'll be hit by a tree though.
Yeah.
Yeah, my right hand will give me problems from using too much of the power equipment. And the next morning, I go to wake up, and these two fingers will stay right here, and then they'll snap open.
Yep.
Then my wrist will hurt all day long, and I have to ice pack it.
Is that why you sent me so many middle finger pictures?
No, it's the third one.
He's saying you're number one, but he's only got one good finger.
I sent him a laptop and he didn't know I knew his middle name.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't be using this finger as the trigger finger for the drill?
Yeah.
It's in my channel name. Remember when I told you I didn't want to use that 3 letters? Like, oh, it don't matter.
I don't.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, shoot. Forgot the YouTube chat. There.
My chat's lagging. It's been lagging all day. The YouTube side.
Yeah, actually, I thought that was a good point that Ian made there in that one video. It's, YouTube. It should be about what you like and what interests you.
Yeah, I agree. YouTube.
Okay, so how many of you actually consciously think about changing your hand that you're holding a power tool in and using a different finger for your trigger finger in order to avoid carpal tunnel syndrome?
Not me.
I use my middle finger because my index finger won't work.
Yeah.
It'll go numb after 5 minutes.
No, I'm rubbish at that. I should do
Sometimes
that.
I use my ring finger with the Sawzall.
I've been been involved in factory stuff since I left the Navy, to the point where it's like it's in my brain now. It's like, okay, I did 10 computers with the left hand, time to switch, do 10 computers with the right hand, move down to this finger, move down to this finger.
Wow. I don't really think I do it for long enough in a row for it to be too much of a problem for me, because I don't really get to go out that much. I've got the kids and work and stuff. So if I was doing it more, I probably would have to do that, because I'm not very good with my hands anyway. I've got a bad from the injury I had a while ago with the donkey. My hand is still sort of swollen from that. So otherwise I should do that.
My brain don't work that way. If I'm steadily going at it, I just keep going. Even if I get blisters or not, I just kind of bite them off, and it doesn't work that way for me. I can't switch out.
Yeah. No, most people can't. I mean, it's taken years for me to get that kind of mindset going. And it's only when I've got a truckload of computers that I'm banging through, and I've got 50, 60 computers that I have to knock through, and I'm just trying to get through them, right? So I got to consciously think about not letting my hands get too sore.
And you're sort of using the same tool as well, aren't you, to do the majority of it? Whereas I switched from a little bit of a screwdriver to a big hammer to something else. So it's a bit different as well.
So how's,
No more big words, honey.
so how's that computer deal working out for you, Sharp?
Oh, it's doing great, man.
You just picked up another pallet full of them recently, right?
Well, I usually get them once a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You got many though? A whole pallet load?
Yeah, some weeks are leaner than others. It's been a while since I've been over 1,000 pounds because what we've started doing is they have the pallet sitting underneath of a rack. They adjusted the height of the rack so that it's the height of from my truck bed to the top of my cab.
Yeah.
So they stack that pallet up to just below the rack, so they have enough room to get the fork in there and lift it and pull it out. And that way the computer stack isn't, it's about the same height as the cab of my truck.
Oh, yeah.
So they're, and then they wrap it in that plastic stuff for me when I pick it up. So that's been keeping the loads down to around 600, 700 poundish, just because of the height and the size of the pallet.
Great setup.
Hey, Danos, muriatic acid.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Hey, Dano, how you doing?
I wish I was ambidextrous, Lenny. I'm rubbish with my left hand, to be honest. Good.
Oh, Lenny builds pools. Nice.
Simpleman says, guys, do you have an everyday job?
Scrap and run.
Yeah, this is my job.
No, this is just my hobby. It's not my job.
Well, I mean, not sitting here talking to people. This isn't my job. Scrapping is my job.
Yeah, he does this for fun. Yeah, I have a job. Very, very novice, micro, scrappy hobbyist.
That's hard enough work looking this good. Job.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What do you do, Solers?
I work with autistic teenagers in a school for autistic girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love it. Hard work, but I love it.
Cruiser Mac, Ralph's in the basement, he said.
Does he?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
It is time to go.
Hey, Ralph never comes
Well,
back.
finally, I've been here for about 15 minutes.
You should have put up the other one, Ralph.
Just after Solace.
Oh, Ralph, that's all.
Just after me. Oh, yikes.
I guess I'll have to start looking at the
I
private
was like
chat.
waving and I was flashing my light here and
No, you
trying
weren't.
to get some form of attention and then doing this.
Yeah, I saw a circle and I'm like, all right, I don't know what that means. And then you finally said you was in the basement, so that's when I told him.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
funny.
Morse code.
Oh well.
Hey, so Solers, a question for you, and I mean this in all seriousness now.
Yeah.
Teenagers can be terribly difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
How about autistic teenagers? Are they more of a challenge, less of a challenge?
Well, so we work with autistic girls, which are actually very different from autistic boys because they present really differently. But you've got to think they're also hormonal teenage girls that have then got a lot of other issues on top. So, yeah, it's a whole different kettle of fish, really.
Huh.
You know, it's people have this kind of misconception that autistic children or people want to be isolated and on their own and in their own world, which sometimes that's true. But for our girls, honestly, they just are so desperate to have friends. And it's really quite heartbreaking because they lack the skills to kind of maintain those friendships because, you know, they like doing their own thing. And actually, a friendship is quite hard work, isn't it? You know, we always do stuff that we don't want to do to maintain that friendship a lot of the time. And of course, they're very honest and they say things that cut deep, and it really, you know, it's a real challenge for those friendships. So we get a lot of.
So that's why I don't have a lot of friends.
Yes, maybe Ralph. You know,
Makes
it's hard
sense
work.
now.
It's hard work, you know. So it can be tricky. It can be tricky. You know.
Lenny got jokes.
Lenny, how rude.
Which panel are you watching?
I almost got fired on a towboat once for being blatantly honest. The captain comes down and says, "I'm losing weight." I said, "No, you're not. Turn around." Almost got fired. Then he asked for a microwave Pop-Tart with butter on it.
Butter on it. Ooh. Sounds
Yeah, I remember
nice.
when I worked in a fast food restaurant during high school. They'd come in and they'd order a cheeseburger, extra fries, this, that, and the other. Oh yeah, can I have a Diet Coke? And I'm like, that's gonna matter.
Well, there are some people who like the taste of Diet Coke better than regular Coke.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a taste thing, I guess. I really don't like Diet Coke, so I get the original stuff.
You're eating all that junk.
pepper is
Why
not bad.
why add sugar in the drink as well? I think, you know, come on, let's do a little
Because
bit.
the sugar in the drink, your body can actually process. That
I actually agree with you, Ralph.
that fake stuff that they put in
Yeah,
is far more difficult for your
Nasty.
body to process.
I actually had this conversation earlier. The aspartame is bad news.
Yeah.
And it's quite simple. If you take in more calories than you burn off, you get fat. You do that either by eating less or exercising more or doing a bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
And it's perfectly okay to keep eating the same thing, just eat less of it.
Yeah,
That's the best way to that's the best way to start losing weight. Keep eating the same stuff, just eat 2/3 of what you normally eat. And when you're
Don't
used to
sign
that,
me up.
when you're used to that portion, go to half of what you previously ate, and so on.
Good advice.
Yeah,
I'll, bear it in mind.
it's very easy for me to say because, well, I'm in okay shape. I am getting a bit of a gut, but that's probably due to the whole mess we're in and sitting still a lot.
He said a bit of a gut, pointed to one little area.
that's an excuse. That's what every time I told them this, they're like, that's an excuse. No more excuses. Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't there a line in a song about good advice that you just couldn't take?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always skinny
Diet
people
Coke.
that are all with the bite.
I tell you though, the two things that made a huge difference for me when my wife was fighting cancer, we stopped drinking in order to, just because her doctor thought it would be better for her to not, have wine with dinner and stuff like that. So we stopped drinking, and we never went back. And I left my corporate sit on my ass in front of a computer all day job and actually started getting physical with this scrapping business. So, you can imagine all of a sudden, no empty calories from alcohol and a huge increase in physical activity. I dropped 40 pounds within the first few months of that life.
No alcohol helps a lot.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because
Kingdom.
alcohol turns into sugar, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Marty's here. Hey, Marty.
Hey, Marty.
McFly.
Thanks for coming.
He had a score today or whenever the video was today.
I'm watching that video you sent me over, Ro, about Brass House. I'm not subscribed to this guy. I thought I was.
Yeah, he's a new channel, but
I watched his video today, actually.
Well, you can be number 215.
He's at 223 at the moment, and once I
All right.
subscribe, it will be 224.
there you
There
go.
we go.
I'm gonna watch the video first and see if he does anything stupid.
Safety, it's all safety video, man. You'll love it. Safety first.
And
I mean,
if
I
he-
had to restrain myself on
Well,
the safety front.
he's got 1 point already. He put on his helmet safe +4, like in RPG games where you find a helmet that has defense +4 or something.
Yep.
That you and I saw that and I was immediately like, this guy plays video games.
I mean,
What's
I
the name of
love
the
that
channel
harness,
again?
man. That,
Grass House.
Brass House. Okay.
Yeah, he's a plumber.
Not the musical guys.
Now, he's a plumber in Texas there, just up the road from Roe.
Up the road from anybody in Texas can be a long drive.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Panhandle.
you can drive from one side of Texas to the other side, and you'll be driving for 12 hours, and you're still in the same state.
Oh,
If I drive for 12 hours, I'm in Spain.
Yeah, one time I drove across Montana there, and they call it Big Sky Country for a reason. I didn't think it would ever end.
12 hours. I think I'd be almost in Ohio.
And I think
In
there's
the same-
3 major towns in Montana too.
yeah.
Or
I'll be
it'd be,
swimming.
would be at 12 hours. Texas, though. Yeah.
Oh, I could be in Texas in less than 12 hours.
Note to self: when he says he's 12 hours, get the hell up out of here.
Yeah.
Note to self, I don't like going west of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
You're safe.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent warning.
Every time I start heading west on 10, I end up in Nolens for some reason.
Yeah.
Nolens.
Hey, see you scrapping. I just subscribed to him today.
Good
Was that
times.
today? Yeah, that was today. I got a notification of one of his videos in my an older video actually. The one where he used a chemical to identify cast aluminium and die cast, which
Die cast,
usually has zinc in it.
That's the one Dumpster Jerry shared out, I think.
Could be. Maybe that's why it ended up in my feed. Well,
That's why
apparently I
it's-
wasn't subscribed either.
People that help you out, man, throw them in your community. I'm not telling you to do everybody, but that guy donated. You know what I mean? So I threw him out too. Shoot.
Oh yeah.
I love that because I love finding new like-minded channels to watch. It's nice. You can only find so
Especially if
many
it's good
yourself.
advice like that. Yeah.
Oh, he takes in some scrap, y'all. I'll tell you that.
That's one of the really cool things about the scrapping community is how people have organically come up with all these really cool ways to either identify something or scrap something, or we get together on these streams and then these videos, and you're bound to see something that answers a question for you or solves a problem.
And then all you real scrappers can tell me how to do it all, and I can learn all these wonderful skills.
Yeah.
Now, where is she seeing real scrapper? Oh,
Yeah,
Cruiser?
yeah,
you better ask Cruiser Mac.
Cruiser
Don't
Mac.
ask me.
yeah.
Don't ask me.
Cruiser Mac, yeah.
I'm gonna hang a motor in a tree and try.
Yeah.
Electric motor.
12 hours is from Greece to Albania. Yeah, probably.
I hear Albania is nice this time of year though, Ralph.
400 miles. I do that almost every other day.
What is
If
he
I
melting?
go-
What are those pieces?
1 hour south, I'm in the sea, and if I go about
Zinc,
9
okay.
hours north, I'm in the sea. I'm right in the south of England, so
Unfortunately, he's not holding his phone the correct way. But well,
It's
it's
you know,
about
listen
it's
to
about
the
melting
video.
metal. So yeah.
You gotta
Yeah, you
listen
don't
to the
actually-
video and watch the video. Listen to it and watch it.
I actually thought that, Ralph. I watched it. That if you watch it, that's exactly
Gulf
what you'll
Coast,
think.
was that you to ask me why he has a gun bucket?
That was on the other video. I was joking with you.
But you're not the only one that asked. He recycles guns
Yeah.
too?
Well, some scrappers do get guns. I've
just
gotten
melt them
guns
all.
before.
They fall in my
fire,
lap
man.
every day.
I've
Gotten
got
quite a few
Oh, he
shotguns.
swears a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a church boy. He's a plumber from
Preacher
Texas.
son.
He don't care.
That's right.
I loved it. What he says once it's all in there. You wait, Ralph.
And now he has it upside down. Oh,
I couldn't wait to share that with Ralph.
So Marty, are you done for the day, or what are you up to? You're sitting in the yard.
government grade Zingots.
Zing-
I used the same term I used when I first started making zinc ingots. I called them zinc gots, and I had a little Twinkie mold, and I called them zinkies.
You may have overthought that, Rob.
Yeah.
He was looking for a Zupcake mold.
Yeah. Zircons. So Marty, what are you up to? Tell us what you're up to.
I got odds on he's at the compound.
That's what I'm thinking too. Isn't that the compound contemplating life?
Well, wait a minute. Isn't it dark there now?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, 7:30. Dark.
It's dark here.
Yeah, it's dark 30. Not for long.
Yeah, days are getting longer.
I can't wait for spring.
Me too.
Oh, me neither.
I'm here
I
too.
can't wait for the dead heat of summer. I'm looking forward to those 110-degree days. I miss them.
Yep. Truck's got awesome AC. I love it.
What's that in regular units?
I don't know. You do the math.
All right.
Oh, I know. It's hot.
Yeah.
Probably 30 Celsius, 30, something like
Oh
that.
no.
No, probably higher. Probably more like close to 40, I guess.
Yeah, leave around 40.
Yeah, 40.
40 or so over.
I haven't been watching enough European YouTube channels to be up to date on my Celsius.
I do know that
Fahrenheit.
minus 40 Celsius and minus 40 Fahrenheit are the same point, but from there up and down it goes a bit weird.
Yeah, that's a point you don't want to be.
Yeah.
I don't even understand that statement.
That's cold.
Not for me. I'm just looking at what is our temperature.
I remember the first time that I was over in the hot, nasty desert place, and one of my guys says to me, "Man, look at that! I've never seen thermometer like 125 or something like that." And he says, "But it's a dry heat." And I said, "Yeah, but it's still damn hot."
Yeah.
Dry.
But it wouldn't melt a Hershey's bar over there, would it?
It's not 2 Celsius over here.
Oh, it's 3 here.
Don't be doing that conversion crap, man. Make us think.
Yeah.
Say
It's
Fahrenheit.
It's quite easy. 0 over here is 32 for you. That's the
okay.
melting and freezing point of water.
What's it multiplied by every time you go up a degree?
Exactly.
Something. I don't know.
If Ralph don't know, then we shouldn't have to figure it out.
Should just be able to
I don't
press it
look
on
this
here.
stuff up. I don't use the inferior system.
The inferior system.
Inferior.
I just like to go with damn cold, cold, comfortable, hot, damn hot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, it's just
2 seasons in Florida.
Doesn't even give me
Stupid
the
cold
option.
and stupid hot.
Right.
No, Ralph, the real side is the dark side. So
Yeah.
Midwest Texas.
Ralphie, when you get in your new van, is it like a
Wednesday.
brand new?
I
Wednesday.
guess. And I think it's going to be an automatic. Dang it. I hate those. That's for lazy people.
Well,
Yeah.
I used to hate those until I got one. And now
Hey,
I rather like
Hey,
them.
my automatic holds about 45,000 pounds on a minimum. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I like it.
mine is going to be a Volkswagen fan, I think.
Easy.
Like
Oh, it
smaller
says-
fans, not one of those really huge ones, I hope.
Automatic is
I
for lazy
barely
people.
drive this thing.
Imagine driving your dually over there in the UK.
Oh, they
I don't
They
think the
can
roads
move
are wide
away.
enough.
We,
moving
I,
out the way.
do you know what? My husband's actually said that when I've had you on the TV, everyone, and he's like, the vehicles are massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the problem
When you
is
gotta
that
Good.
the problem is that some places in Europe and the UK have not been bombarded enough during World War II, so everything is old as shit, and the roads are like that narrow.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm in the country.
still
We have
plenty
narrow
wide.
roads.
You know, Ralph,
wide enough for 2 horses to get past each other.
Ralph, that
Yeah.
was very inconsiderate of the Germans.
2 horses. That's about the power of every motor over there.
I think every city should be rebuilt like every 250 years at least.
Wow.
What
Well,
you
you
got?
know-
I got a 90cc up in here.
I mean, my
Well,
car's
you know,
pretty
we-
big compared to most, but
We have a couple of those cities here on the East Coast. You know, Boston, Annapolis. Some of those streets on those old colonial cities can be some tiny little things. You know, it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till you try park your rig over in the UK, Ro.
Pittsburgh. I'll never take that truck through Pittsburgh.
They had used more horses than vehicles. Yeah, that's true. But stuff that was destroyed and had to be remade was remade with a different mindset and a different plan. Like, oh, we have bigger cars now.
Yeah.
Stuff has to go multiple ways and not just like a single horse going one way or another way.
one thing, when we drove in America, oh, well, I didn't drive, my sister drove. One thing that I thought was just brilliant on navigation was the straightness of your roads and just turning, oh, we've missed it, we'll just go right, and back. Do you know what I mean? It was really, you know, we've got roundabouts everywhere and no
Yeah, here
real,
too. Yeah.
you know,
That's-
kind of.
that's till you get
They're putting more roundabouts in here, which is hilarious because they put one down at Clearwater Beach some time back, and they had so many signs up. They advertised it on the news, and the first day they had like 10 accidents.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's,
I don't
that's
get it.
because it was
Why-
a right
why are
turn roundabout.
Because
They
people
used
don't know
to
how to
think-
yield to the right of way.
It was a right turn roundabout. That's why.
You know?
Roundabouts are always right turn.
So you go the wrong way.
Maybe over there.
Oh no, wait. You
No.
go counterclockwise because you're driving on the right side, but you always take the right to get off the roundabout. No, and if you're in the UK, you take the left. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
yeah, that's it. UK is weird.
When I lived in Cape Cod, we had a real problem with the roundabouts because Massachusetts, the traffic that's in the roundabout has the right of way.
Yep.
I think it's Maine, the traffic yield coming on the roundabout has the right of way. And
It's
so
different.
when people would come to Cape Cod for vacation, which happens every freaking summer, you know, there was just one accident after another because you get these people not from Massachusetts not
I
paying
mean-
attention to the yield sign.
It's not very sensible, is it? Not having the same rules of the road.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense to me at all.
Wow.
And then we would have, and we'd
Go
have
ahead.
these 2-lane roundabouts where the inside lane could also exit because you had a double
We have
exit.
that.
And
like a
so then
filter
you get some chucklehead in the outside lane that just wanted to keep on going. And so now you got another accident going on in the
Oh, I
roundabout.
bet road rage must be rife because
I
everyone
don't have
thinks
that
the other
problem.
people are doing it wrong.
Yeah, those multi-lane roundabouts are a little technical there. You gotta be paying.
You know how you deal with road rage over here? You get in your Dodge and you run their ass over.
Get your dually and just start leaning over a little bit to one
Damn
side.
right.
You
She
sound
drives
like-
that thing like it's grandma's station wagon. I get over there, it's all of a sudden it's a dickhead truck.
Really?
I used to have a big van, a 14-passenger van, and that thing was the best thing in the world because whether I turned the blinker on or not, I just started merging and cars just moved out of my way.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
I used to have a big diesel truck like Rose. Mine was an older one. It was a 96 or 98. One time I was on the island and I pulled up beside this Volkswagen van there waiting for the ferry. So these, hippies in the van, they're looking at this truck and looking at me. So I had my youngest son with me and I said, watch this, Ryan. So I fired it up and covered them with soot there. Yeah, that really pissed off.
Yeah.
Mac, outrageous.
You dinosaur killer burner.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Someone's speed typing over there.
Well,
Shark.
Both Ralph and Shark, I think.
yeah.
You probably won't hear my keyboard. I have very soft keys.
Oh.
Yeah, I took typing when I was in high school.
Yeah, so did I.
Me too, but I didn't use much of it.
I don't do it the way we were taught to do it. I just do it the easy way.
The only thing I never quite got really good at was numbers. I still have to look, or just use the number keypad. But
I still look for just about everything on the keyboard. I have these weird extra keys on here, the special G keys that you can program for all kinds of things.
Games.
My keyboard is also lit.
Sorry, I keep yawning.
Yeah,
I have these extra keys here on the side
It's for gaming.
for gaming G.
We used to change the keys around on the typewriter for a laugh.
Oh yeah, that's always fun.
mine are lit up. I just have one of
Oh,
these.
yours is all bent. You've been using that a lot.
Yeah.
I think it overheated.
Wibbly wobbly. I'm on my laptop, so
I do have some
Mine
of
comes
these
with a little screen
that I
on
don't
it.
ever use.
Yeah, I think back in middle school they taught us how to do typing, and then that was it. And I'm still 2 fingers or 1 finger.
Mine has a little screen.
ooh, fancy. What's the
Fancy.
screen for?
Yeah.
Well, you can put all kinds of statistics on there. When I'm playing certain video games, certain statistics end up on there. Sometimes the chat ends up on there. Stuff like that. You can program.
That's cool.
I can even watch YouTube on it, but without sound. There's all kinds of.
Really?
Later, golf.
Wow.
Oh, golf dropped off.
I need
Yeah,
one of the screens that remind me not to hit the damn cap locks button all the time.
Yeah. I confuse caps lock and tab a lot. So
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do
I
too.
see that.
in games it's sometimes annoying.
Hell
'Cause then
yeah.
all my keys change.
Is in the games you play, is control slow you down to walk and you can't run, or is it shift?
Oops.
Depends on what game it is. Sometimes it's shift. I think control is usually for something else. I don't know.
There are two of us on this
W is
channel.
forward, right, and then D is right, and A is
I also
left.
have a mouse with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7 extra buttons. So
Yikes.
yes, stuff like that. Yeah.
So Shark and Mac, what games do you play?
Yes. A wheel.
When you hit those function keys, like when you hit 3 keys by mistake there, and then you get into something that you have no way to get out of, or no idea how to get out of.
Solitaire does
That
not
happens.
count.
That happens as well.
It doesn't? Darn. I'm out. Mahjong?
Yeah,
You
that's
used to play
actually
a
a challenge.
3D version of
Fun with
Mahjong.
that.
That was cool. There was cool music in that.
Yeah, Gulf Coast was practicing his typing there, and he had F5 or something.
Yeah,
Oops.
See you, Gulf Coast. Have a good dinner.
Yeah.
Bye, enjoy.
Yeah, it's
we were
funny.
talking about vegetables. He got pissed off and ran after a steak.
When I finished high school, we were still using slide rules. Then when I went to tech school, we had those first generation of calculators. They said, "Well, you still should know how to do this longhand because you'll never have a calculator with you at all times."
Yeah, I know, what a crock,
How wrong they were.
weren't they just?
So I had to learn how to use a slide rule as well. I was the last year that they taught the slide rule in my school system.
Yeah, same with me.
The Board of Education decided that they would teach slide rule until calculators got below $10 each, because they figured once it was below $10, then everybody could afford one. And so the next year after I learned how to use a slide rule, the Heck Company, I'll never forget, it was a huge deal. Heck Company put these old Hewlett Packards, and they were on sale for $9.99. And so that class that came after me did not have to learn the slide rule.
And they never looked back.
Lenny.
Yeah, very few people can operate a slide rule anymore. You have to have the tables and everything too. So.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
It's the one right after where you put one bead over for 100 and one bead down here for 5.
that was version
Yeah,
one.
that I used in school.
Hey, and that was advanced math, yo.
Yeah.
It's a little harder to do calculus on an abacus.
Yes.
And an abacus, that's what it was called. Especially if someone next to you or across from you was like working everything out and then writing down, and then I would go like,
I knew you were going to say that.
Why does that not surprise me?
Yeah.
I'm sure the principal phoned to Ralph's house many times.
no, actually no, because I rarely got caught. I actually there was a big whiteboard in the classroom that had the computer because they don't use the chalk because of all the dust, and you have the special felt markers for on the whiteboard. I actually got one of those big permanent markers that looked exactly like one of those felt markers. Put that there when no one was watching because I was the only one left in class because I forgot my bag. Went back to get my bag and I was, oh right, I have this thing. I found it somewhere, still worked. I just put it down there and took the other marker out and put it on top of the cupboard. So didn't take it, but still there. And the next class in there was Dutch language, and so the teacher put all kinds of language stuff, and this here you have to blah 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 blah. Basically, the whole thing was completely full, and then she tried to erase it. And apparently, there was something going around the school for about a week that they were trying to find out who did it and what happened. And I was like, "What's all the commotion about? I have no idea what happened." Well, did you know? I said, really? And the teacher didn't notice it was one of those markers. Dang, these people are stupid.
But we actually did that
get in trouble with that.
Our science one, we had the boards that you pulled down, you know, so that you could change the screen that was up. But one of them was a projector board, which you weren't supposed to write on. And of course, if you wrote on that, it did the same thing. But then they realised, because it was in the science lab, that actually the alcohol hand gel rubs off the permanent marker.
Yeah, the funny thing is, if you use the special whiteboard marker on top of the permanent marker, you actually rub it off at some point. But they used all kinds of chemicals, and you could see the letters shine through for weeks on end. And after they use all the chemicals, you couldn't really get it off anymore.
Pure alcohol would have just got it straight off.
Yeah.
Naughty.
Seems
it
like
was fun.
Seems like a waste of alcohol to me, though.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
Well, I got quite some IPA left here, and I don't mean the ale.
Indian Pale Ale.
It's the 99.9% alcohol.
Yeah, don't want to be drinking that stuff.
No, it's quite strong.
Quite strong.
Yeah.
It is watered down though. There's a lot of resin in it now, so it's all light blue.
Did you get your coloured resins?
No, I haven't ordered any new ones. After I printed all these little characters, the free range chicken as a.
It's got red on it.
Yeah, because that's a piece of wire.
Oh, so you have only done blue.
I've only
Mac,
done.
run and go check the dumpster, bud.
Okay.
I checked the dumpsters before I got up. Nothing today.
Later on, bro.
Take care, buddy.
Bye, Ro.
Hey, Dustin.
Dustin TV.
Dustin TV.
Oh no, I'm.
Oh, it's
bigger.
almost 1 o'clock. I do have work tomorrow. Dang it.
Gotta hate that when that happens, bro.
Yeah.
I got work tomorrow too. My boss is a real butthead.
Ooh.
I actually have a week off. Woohoo!
Week off, nice.
Yeah, because I normally only work 2 days a week, but I cram all my hours. I do like 13-hour shifts, but because of the C word, we're having to do a whole week at a time, so that there's not so many people mixing with the students and with each other, staff-wise and stuff, just in case there is, an outbreak or anything. So I've already done my full week, which is nearly my month's worth of hours. So they're doing one on, one off kind of thing. So pros and cons.
Oh, well, give you a whole week to do scrapping and videos and all
Yeah,
kinds
if my back gets better, it will. Yeah, got home learning as well though.
Yeah, okay.
Joy. I have got three children here, don't forget. There is no such thing as a day off at the moment.
Yeah, we've got one done now. Our youngest son moved out. He bought his own place and moved out. So officially empty nesters now.
I remember you saying, oh,
So everything will be fine as long as I stay in here and my wife stays in the house. It should be fine.
yeah, must be strange. Must be strange.
Do you have to dig a path back to the house there, Cruiser?
I had a path going for a while, but it was still pretty good yesterday, but it's melting today. So ground's starting to appear again.
Okay.
Yeah, catch you next Sunday, Ro. Thanks for stopping by.
Run one of those lines so that during the blizzard you can find your way back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get quite that bad here, but good. Yeah, Ro's going to check that secret dumpster, I think.
Oh, that dumpster is just.
Is it the one where the plumbing stuff gets thrown in? Though?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think somebody's going to put
Dumpsters
a
here.
GPS in the truck.
Dumpsters here are all locked.
What a natural puppy pup.
Oh.
I love puppies.
Me too.
Great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get doggies. Can't do it yet with the kids, but when they're bigger, we got kittens instead.
Cats belong out in the barn.
We
I'll
have had
stick
some
with
ferals.
Animals are supposed to be eaten.
Of course you will. Of course you will, Ralph. Why wouldn't you?
Yes.
Oh, come on. They can be useful, Ralph.
Well, I can see the usefulness for a horse, or a cow for milk, or chicken for eggs.
Try something that doesn't involve food, Ralph.
Well, no, the horse not for food. Is horses for pulling like small machinery, or a cart, or lugging stuff around.
Horse can be tasty.
Till the horse gets
Horse
old.
is also tasty. I saw a hilarious clip at some point outside one of those stables where the young girls went to be with the horses. They had a stand set up with like meat, and usually there's like taste this meat, taste that meat. This meat has been cooked in, so it tastes a lot better. But it was not that kind of thing. It was taste this meat, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, it's good, good, good." Taste the other meat. Which one is best? This one is better. Why is it better? Well, it tastes better. This and that. Well, this is cow meat, and that is horse meat. And some of the girls started crying. I laughed my ass off.
Hey, you.
Ralph.
Hey,
beast.
you.
Oh, Justin, no, he's got lots.
Your flu feed up. Lulu, you want to say hello to all the
Horse
people?
food at Aldi's.
You want to say hello
I'm
to
not
the
sure.
people?
I rarely go to Aldi's.
Oh, look.
I actually don't buy horse
She's
food.
camera shy.
Beautiful.
She doesn't like to be on camera.
Horse food at Aldi's. Yeah.
Could be the star of the show, Scrap.
She very floof now, Daddy.
She a very floof.
Come on, Lou.
Hot dog and
Get
egg.
your mommy.
Thank you.
Want to tap Mommy?
In the US, it is a big issue
Really?
because there was horse meat in with like the beef or something. Why would that be a problem?
Well, if it's not labelled as such, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
you're supposed to label whatever is in there. Yeah, I guess. That's a cute little puppy doggy.
Yeah, that's her full-grown size.
Oh, hang on.
She was the runt of the litter. So she's like 60-ish pounds or so, something like that. And she rules the roost.
What
Yeah.
is that?
Don't trust that Chinese food either, Kingdom.
What's that rattling sound?
Oh. Maybe an animal of some sort.
I don't hear it.
Mute your mic for a bit, Shark.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gone. It's on your side, Shark.
Okay.
Now it's back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a cat purring.
No, is it like a fan? Oh, you had issues with a fan of a.
This freaking speaker is picking up the computer fan noise again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah. That's, I
No,
don't know
it's
why.
not annoying. It's just it is there.
Yeah. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It just
It's not
decides
as
to pick up the fan noise, apparently. I don't know why.
it's not as annoying as the noises coming out of Ian's earlier.
Let me see if my hours have changed. Let's check the analytics.
Yeah, let's check it out, Rob.
I mean, if it gets to be annoying, I'll switch to headset.
No, it's not annoying. It's just I hear it. I was muting all the other stuff I had on to see where it was coming from.
It was the curiosity. This is where we need Rafael. He could be going boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, my subscribers went down. That's awesome. It's really weird. It just does subscriber ping pong every day.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
up,
they-
one down, one up,
Right,
one
don't
down,
they?
two up,
Oh,
two
yeah.
down, three down, one up,
think they
one
knock-
up, one up, one
They
up,
knock
two
people
down,
off who
one down,
haven't
one down.
watched for a while, and then I think people realise and resubscribe.
Could be. It could also just be some weird YouTube stuff. Oh, the last one to subscribe was See You Scrapping. He was not subscribed to me as either, apparently.
I'm on private, so I don't think people can see when I subscribe to them or
No,
not.
why would you set that to private? And why would you hide your likes and dislikes? And why would you hide your subscribers? I don't understand. I don't even know why those options are there.
Huh?
You can hide the number of subscribers you have. And usually
Really?
small channels who, I don't know, don't really know what kind of channels, but usually it's smaller channels that have like less than 1,000 or just over 1,000. They hide their numbers all of a sudden because they're ashamed of the growth is not fast enough or something. I don't know. I've noticed it with many people, especially people who do like shout outs and the grow channels on the Filipino side. They usually have their numbers hidden. I don't get that.
No, mine's private because from who I subscribe to, people could pretty much work out where I live, which I want to keep
Based
private.
on who you're subscribed to?
Yeah, because I have all my scrapping stuff, and then we have some like local, and my kids' schools have a YouTube channel where they put up home learning and stuff, and it's all on there. It'd be really easy for somebody to work out the exact village that I live in. So
Oh, I see. From the
Yeah.
schools and things like that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
can see that.
So
I don't mind so much. I'm not going to be putting my address everywhere, but I don't
no, of course,
care
but
if people
I live in
find
a
out
very
where I
small
live.
village. A very small village. It would be hard to find me. I've lived here all my life. Everyone knows where. Not that anyone's going to want to. I sound like it's all these internet stalkers. But I teach my students this all the time about keeping a degree of privacy online. So got to practice what I preach, right?
That's
There
right.
you go. Yep.
Yeah, the same thing. See you scrapping. Sometimes I meet people on panels, and I'm pretty sure I subscribed to them like way back, and then I never get any notifications, and then either I forgot the bell, or I'm not subscribed at all. That's really
Yeah, I
weird.
get that. I do think they unsubscribe you sometimes if you.
Yeah, I think so too. Because there's some certain people for sure you were subscribed to, and you go in there, you're not anymore. So
It's
Yeah.
also if you're on a mobile device and you're switching connections constantly, then on the Wi-Fi, then on the 4G, then on a different mast, and you're changing around, then sometimes it doesn't go through apparently. And if you then come home and you check your laptop or your PC, and then you thought, oh, I've just subscribed to this channel, let's look that up, and then hey, the button is red, I have to subscribe again. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing at Rav. I'm laughing at Gulf Coast in the chat. I'll give you my phone number.
Yeah. What do I care? I'm not going to call. People sometimes say, why do you use your real name in your channel so people can work out where you are? Aren't you afraid of swatting? That's
A
not a
what?
thing over here.
Swatting.
Swatting.
Swatting? What's
Yeah.
that?
That's
It's
basically usually they do that when someone is having a live stream. I've seen it happen twice now. People are having a live stream, having fun, and then someone finds out who they are and where they live. They call the police in that area, and they say, "Hello, this is," and they use their channel name.
Oh, I see.
I have just killed my wife, and I will kill every police officer that steps on the premises. I'm heavily armed, and I'm going into town, and I'm going to be killing people or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the whole police department comes
Right.
to their house,
That was
and
cool.
a friend of mine got killed that way.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
That was way before I was on YouTube myself. But apparently that was in an area where there was some heavy drug usage going on, and they were basically doing a live stream and gaming and playing video games where there's a lot of shooting. And they had break-ins and junkies come in and try to steal stuff. So they have some type. They didn't have like guns and stuff, but they had like a bat or whatever. So there was a noise at the door, and the guy came out with a bat, and he got shot.
Oh no.
Yeah, because somebody called and said there was like a meth lab there or whatever, which there wasn't, of course. Yeah.
Hey, Dan, welcome back.
I'm sorry to hear that. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than sucks. It's awful.
It's mostly
you just wonder sometimes what gets into people's heads.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
No,
think-
Dan wants to know how heavy.
I think Sharkville, they were talking about passing some extremely tough laws, though, for anybody that was caught doing that.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, there's if you're a bit into the whole IT stuff, and or if you're just clever, you can use all kinds of IP spoofers. What's that other stuff called? VPN. That it makes it look like you're calling from India.
Yeah.
And use different phone number stuff and whatever. So they basically don't know where it's coming from. But if someone drops down all the information of the person they are wanting to SWAT and saying, "I'm heavily armed, I'm going to shoot everyone," then the police are going to have a look at your house.
Cool.
Fortunately, when it happened to Gilskills, because it's quite a small. He lives in a small area or lightly populated area. People actually know each other, and the police kind of knew. So they just went and knocked at the door. "Hey, what's this? We got a call." And they did have a search and check, but they didn't go in guns blazing. Yeah. Truck warranty scam. Yeah. Some people are just ridiculous. Indeed.
Oh, I forget how heavy was the pail now. I forget. 47 pounds, I think.
Yeah, that's what I think you said, 47.
Then he said 38.
No, pretty close down, 47. And the other one was 38. First one was 38. The last one was.
Okay.
So about the closest I ever came to anything like that was back in high school. I was out parking with the girl I was dating at the time, and what I didn't realize was I just happened to pick the spot that was also a place where drug deals went down.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
And the police had it all staked out.
Oh no.
So at a very inopportune moment, all of a sudden floodlights and flashing lights and come out of the car, put your hands up. No, God.
I bet you literally thought,
Yeah, sure. I didn't touch
this.
How old are you?
Well, the worst
Wow.
part was a couple of the cops knew me because I was big in Boy Scouting at the time, and they were scoutmasters, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" Well, okay, never mind. We know what you're doing here, but
Oh my goodness.
oh, it was rough. You know, she never went out with me again.
Just too much trouble.
Not yet.
Yeah, he's got a bad reputation.
Yeah. I noticed, speaking of dating, I noticed a what's the word? I noticed a pattern in in what kind of dates there was, if there was any repeat in dates. If I went over to her place and things went well, there was usually a second date.
I know what you're going to say.
and maybe a third. But if she came over to my place, then usually there was no date after that.
Might have been all the weapons hanging on the wall that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few warning signs there, Ralph.
Well, now the place is a mess, so I'm not having anyone over. Didn't plan on it either way. But all the video games and movie and video game memorabilia and all the weapons and stuff, yeah.
And the duct tape.
Yeah, the duct tape and the shovel and the cord and the, what was it? The salt and lime. What was it?
Oh,
That's how to freak out people at the cash register.
Although
Oh, brilliant.
I bet you there's some gals that go to those Comic-Con things that would be into that.
Oh yeah. They're half my age usually.
Since when did that ever stop you?
No, it hasn't before. No.
Just
I mean, I thought that was your number one criteria, right? You
Well,
always
it
say,
is
right?
now because women my age or slightly younger than me have just about zero interest in video games. Oh, EY's Mike is in.
Hey, Mike, how's it going, man?
welcome back, buddy.
Hey, Mike. Yeah.
So I had forgotten how precocious children can be. I was out front sanding this desk, and I look down, and there's a 6-year-old boy. He lives across the street and a couple houses down. And so I turn off the sander and, said hello to him, and he, "What you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm sanding down this piece of furniture." "Why?"
Why?
Oh God, no, the wife face. Yeah.
How many questions did you actually answer, Sharky? That's
Oh
what I
my
need to know.
Oh my God, it didn't stop. It
And
didn't
you
stop.
think they learn in that situation where they ask why about everything, but as soon as it's a couple of days later and you're doing the same thing, they come over again. What are you doing? Why? I told you all of this yesterday or a couple of days ago. If you just remembered, you wouldn't have to ask all these questions now. Why?
Why?
He wanted to use the sander, and of course I said no, and then that elicited another why, and
Because it is
wow.
dangerous.
Why?
well, but my daddy won't let me use the sander either. Why?
Because it's a grown-up's tool.
It's just, I'm surprised his dad let him cross the street. He's only 6 years old. He should stay on his side of the street.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Sure.
We always had a rule: no stepping over the threshold. What's that called? Where the sidewalk goes over into the gutter into the road. What's that called? We call it the side. No stepping off the sidewalk. That was basically the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, Dan. So Dan writes, "I'm going to the hospital tomorrow. My truck is going to the doctor on Tuesday." What are you going in for, Dan?
Yeah, he had something with his throat.
Throat. Yeah.
He's got what?
Something with his throat when he swallows.
Oh,
Not being able to keep food down when swallowing or something.
Choking, I think. he
Choking
said
and
earlier.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
Really
well,
annoying.
Getting it checked. Always good to get these things checked.
yeah.
Must be annoying as well.
Yeah, I hope these headaches go away. I haven't had one since this morning now, so I might be
Right.
okay.
I genuinely think, though, you should just get an eye test, because I know you think your vision's fine, and I think my vision is fine, but actually when I had it checked, it wasn't, and it does cause headaches. So it's always worth just getting a simple eye test.
Mhm.
I think you should
I had
get
one not. A what?
a brain scan.
A brain scan. Yeah, that might help.
Yeah, MRI.
Just saying.
Well, Dan, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything comes out okay.
Yeah, Dan, that's awful.
Yeah, because Ralph, your eyes could be straining really hard, and you may not even know it, and that's
Yeah.
where the headache's coming from.
That might be. I don't know. Well, it wasn't. It started when I was moving stuff around and being annoyed that I still haven't cleaned my place up. I think the 24th was the first time it happened. and then I went to bed, and it dropped down, and the next day it was okay. During work, when I'm doing all kinds of crap, no problems. When I got home and sat down, had a bit of a look around on the YouTube, and I thought, oh, let's turn on some music and continue with moving around some stuff. I was moving stuff around again, and it started again. And the left side on the back of my head started like going like.
Did you have your headset on the whole time?
No, I had the music on the speakers. And I've been wearing this headset for, well, this one for about 5 years. I had my older one that's up there somewhere. The microphone broke off of that one. Had that one for 5 years. So I've been wearing these things for over 10 years and never had any problems.
If you think though, Ralph, we're not actually designed to have something, putting even the smallest amount of pressure there for the problem. I imagine that when you're gaming, you have that on for quite some time. Am I close to being correct?
Usually I only wear it when I'm on panels because of the microphone and playing. When I'm playing video games,
you don't have a headset.
No online games. I don't wear them because I have the sound out of the speakers.
Okay.
I'd still get my PlayStation is over there in the other room, and I'm usually just laying on the couch. Just no headset.
It's worth getting these things checked out anyway.
Yeah, if I'm going to give it a couple more days, probably the whole of next week, and if it doesn't go down, I'll make an appointment at the doctor because it's weird. I never have headaches.
Yeah, I was the same, and the first thing the doctor said to me was, "Book an eye test." So that's probably the advice.
And check like eyeball pressure and stuff like that. And,
yeah.
They take enough out of your taxes for that medical care. You might as well go use it.
True.
That's very true.
I had a guy that I was working with when I was in the Navy. We used to wear these headsets when we were on watch, and you'd have them on you'd have them on for 6-8 hours at a time. And he actually started getting all of a sudden he started getting a pounding headache, and he's getting dizzy and couldn't figure out what it was. We're in this little frigate, out in the middle of nowhere. So we had to rush over to find an aircraft carrier, medevac him to the aircraft carrier. And it turned out that one of his blood vessels was getting pressed on so hard by the headset that it was cutting off blood flow to part of the brain.
Oh, dang.
And it was just, because we're all built a little bit different, and he just happened to have a blood vessel that was just in the right place for that headset to push on it and cause him trouble.
Was he okay?
I'm going to come up on panel and scream, Ralph, I love you. Well, Mike, you're probably one of the few people I would appreciate that.
Well, he was fine. I mean, after he was off of the ship, the headache cleared up, and it actually took him a while to figure out what was going on. Unfortunately, I was the only other person on the ship that could stand his watch, so that meant that I never was off watch for about 4 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you see anything
when you were watching?
If I told you,
I wasn't paying attention.
Just refreshing my chat. My chat's frozen. I didn't see that.
I hear that happening to people a lot, but I've never seen that happen.
I had that happen
this weekend.
today.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah.
What I sometimes do have is that the screen goes black and there's a message saying, I don't know, I forgot what it said, and then I have to refresh the stream, and the thing continues where it was. But that also rarely happens.
Yeah, it was a really weird thing. I was up on, I think it was Roberto Blake's channel or something like that, and normally that's he's got a few hundred people in the chat. And so the chat is usually moving pretty quick, and all of a sudden it just stopped moving. And I couldn't figure out what was going on.
I had that in Ken's last weekend, I think it was. I was in the shed and I had it on, and the signals, I piggyback off my mum and dad's Wi-Fi next door. They do know though. But because the signal's not great, I just assumed I'd lost signal. But the chat was just frozen. Then all of a sudden, hundreds and hundreds of messages were just flying through. I couldn't keep up.
Yeah, because it was trying to catch up. It's
Yeah.
like sometimes when a video is frozen for a bit, and you wait like 5 or 10 seconds, and then the video continues, but it's really fast, tries to
Yeah.
catch up.
Yeah.
Later, UK Scrapper.
I'm actually going to drop down into the chat, Matt, because I need to move my back around so I can't sit too long. So
Okay,
I'm gonna
yeah,
have a little
about 2.5 hours. So I think I got to go check on the pooch there. He's been unattended for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go and find my bed because work tomorrow.
Yeah, lots of work to do tomorrow, Ralph. So. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate everybody coming by. And
I think I'm in the
Wait a minute,
Rotterdam area.
does that mean that I get to run the stream for a while? Then you gonna leave it up there, Cruiser?
well,
Sharky show.
great
Thanks
week.
for having us up.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Have a great
Bye,
week.
y'all.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you next week.
Later.
man.